Hey lovies, so if you guys are Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, this is going to be your reading to check in on your current energy and see what is going on. Let's see, Virgo, what is your overall energy right now? What is Virgo's overall energy? It's 2 cards. What is Virgo's overall energy? We have Gemini, the butterfly. So, Gemini, curious, communicative, versatile, flexible, variety-seeking, social, collaborative, brilliant, perceptive, connected, vocal, adaptive, street smart, mobile, studious, superficial, restless, and fidgety. Okay. So I'm getting that there could be a lot of like social interaction, a lot of interaction with other people right now. Maybe not exactly with like your soul tribe, but with people that, because it's superficial, where it's like you feel like you have to kind of be putting on an act or kind of being like, oh, like kind of putting on airs a little bit. I feel like, what do we have on the back? 12th house, surrender. It's like maybe this is, I see guilt, prayer, something you feel obligated to do. There's like some sort of like social commitment that you feel you can't get out of. Maybe it's like work related or family related, where it's like kind of like an obligation. I don't know if I said that already, but definitely there's a feeling of like a more social kind of an atmosphere. Connected, vocal, adaptive, street smart, sort of like something where you have to like navigate yourself very carefully. It's like some sort of like sensitive situation. Healing, spiritual development, guilt, karma, forgiveness. Yeah, it's just like something where there might be some like resentment or like bad blood or something like that. So that's general. Let's get for your like relationships. I'm just gonna move that over a little bit. What is going on, Virgo, in your relationships, love, whatever, that side, emotional side here? What's going on with my Virgos? Oh, we have Aquarius, the radical, pow. Experimental, rational, unique, liberal, electric, group-oriented, humanitarian, free, radical, eccentric, diverse, futuristic, utopian, idiosyncratic, disruptive, edgy, and detached. And then we have the Venus, love on the bottom. Beauty, harmony, like diplomacy. Yeah, I feel like, again, there's like a situation that's calling you to be very like diplomatic. There's a lot of like energy of like the group, because group oriented. Also, like we have disruptive, edgy. I feel like you could be like on edge. I feel as though you could be like, say like you're in a group, like you could be like almost like the outcast, or like with the radical, it's like you're like the radical one, like you're the one that you feel like all eyes are on you, or like that you're like the different one from the crowd. So I'm trying to think of like an example. Say you're going to like a work function, and it's like all these different like departments meeting up, and like you're the one like with all these other people in a different department, and like all the people from your department aren't there at the moment when you're talking. So it's like you're like the one that's like a little bit different. You don't fit in with whoever, like you almost feel a little bit like detached from the group. Yeah, detached was here with Aquarius energy. A lot of air energy, so there's definitely a lot of communication, a lot of thinking going on. Let's see for your career what we have. Your career, your finances, creativity, that kind of thing. What's going on for you guys, Virgo? In your career sector, we have 2. Okay, let's just get 1. Oh, thank you. Pluto, transformation. Renewal, inner resources, basic instinct, instinct, motivation, personal power, evolution, composting, cycles, death, rebirth, subversion, suspicion, obsession, intensity, reckoning, taboos, clearing, and extremes. Okay, so for your financial whatever, like you're that kind of like masculine energy, you could be thinking of making a change somehow that will affect your finances in some way, whether it's like getting a new job. This is all about transformation. So you could be getting a new job, you could be starting a new business, you could be thinking about moving, you could be thinking about like expanding out. I'm getting with the evolution, like, so say you live in a house with a bunch of roommates, but you want to move. And that could be also what this is speaking of. Like maybe like you're in a house with a bunch of people and you just almost feel like you're craving your freedom or something. With Aquarius is all about freedom. Yeah, free. And it's like, maybe it's like a disruptive environment and you're wanting to like get out of it, but it's like, it's going to transform your finances in some sort of a way. Let's see, I'm gonna get some advice from this tarot deck and just see like what the advice is. But yeah, I feel like there's some sort of like death and rebirth, like need to like expand. I feel like you've been doing a lot of thinking about it. Maybe you are a little bit restless wherever you're at, whether it's a job or a home or something like that. I feel like there is some sort of disruptive sort of an energy. Maybe there's like a combativeness or like conflict, and you are like just the kind of person, like you just want to like come home at night or like go to work every day and just like do your work and go home. You just want to come home from work at night and just like chill and not have to worry about like what other people are thinking. But at the same time, you're kind of worried about how this might transform your finances in a negative way. Like for instance, if you're living with a bunch of roommates and you just don't get along with them or whatever, and then you have to like go get your own place, it's going to be more expensive because you're not sharing the expenses with other people. And maybe like, even though the house is really nice or something like that, I feel like the other person almost has like a position of power over you. So maybe like if you have a bunch of roommates, like maybe like one person is like the owner of the house and they just like rent out the rooms, or if it's just you and this person. So you're not really the one calling the shots and you're like craving your freedom again. That's why you're getting restless. It's like it's like a very like your mind is like disrupted and like wants to find a solution, but at the same time like you're kind of like weighing both sides with Gemini, like if this is gonna create some financial hardship for you, or just you're gonna have to budget. But it's like this day of reckoning. It's like I need to get out of here. It's like, I don't know, some sort of like, or even like I was saying at your job, if you're working at a job and you're not really feeling the vibes, even if you make good money and financially like it is suitable, like you're maybe thinking like, but I hate the people I work with. Like, it's just like so much drama every time I come here, or whatever it is, or they're just boring and there is no drama, whatever your thing is. And you just want to get out of there. But at the same time, it's like you might have to like, you know, go a few pegs down the ladder in order to like get out of there and like start over somewhere else. So you're kind of like weighing these things. So let's see, for your overall energy, what is the advice? Again, I feel like a sense of like being attacked by somebody, but I'm not going to keep those. But let's see, what is Virgo's overall energy? What is like kind of like the advice or clarification for this? Ooh. The Knight of Wands. Yeah, it's like you don't want to poke the beast. It's like, again, though, I feel like there is some sort of like, with that dragon, can you see it up there? Like, it's like, like, I don't know if I should rock the boat. Like, I don't know if I should, you know, really get out of here. But at the same time, it's like, do you want to like have to deal with someone every day that's kind of like this dragon energy? And it's just like, I feel like you could be in the midst of a very like volatile or combative person. And it's just like, it's almost like a comfortable situation, but at the same time, it's like annoying. It's like those two sides. There's like that duality to the situation. So for this Aquarius energy, what do we have? The Page of Swords. And I'm just going to get this one too and then look at everything. And for the Pluto energy, what do we have? the Fool. Yeah, it's like we're craving a new start here. And then with the World, that's like an ending. It's like you're ready to just like throw in the towel, and just like cut your ties with something, I feel, and just start fresh here with the Fool, which is also Aquarius energy. With the Page of Swords, again, this is where I feel like that kind of doubt, and kind of like, I don't know, because with the Page of Swords, I'm noticing all these like books here. So I feel like, you know, the Page of Swords is a very exploratory kind of an energy. So I feel like you have been exploring your options. You've been looking into other jobs, looking into other housing options or whatever it is. And you're seeing like what's out there. I'm getting like barren landscapes. Like it really might, you might have to downsize. You might have to make some sacrifices in order to like escape the sort of situation here. But it's like the sense of freedom that you'll gain, I feel like will be worth it and will be leading you towards like something more positive. So let's see, am I getting anything else from this? There's a lot of air energy here. Like I would say 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 6 cards. So 2/3 of this reading is air energy. So this is definitely something that's been heavily on your mind. And as far as making a decision, I mean, I wouldn't do it until you feel ready. I just saw the Hanged Man, so maybe there's some more like introspection that needs to go on. As far as this POW, I feel like there might have been a moment like that where it was just like, all right, like, and you just like realize like this is like too much for me. And then we have the Experimental. So really, I do feel like you've been exploring other options and kind of thinking like, all right, well, what if I, you know, kind of lived like this? And what if I, you know, didn't have all these issues in my life? Like, how would I feel? And kind of like thinking about it on both sides. But I also feel like sometimes like you could be, you're a Virgo, so you're very practical. So you could try to detach yourself and be like, oh, I just got to like suck it up. Like, this is a really good financial situation that I'm in. Like, I'm like almost like a sense of like luck. Like, I feel like, you know, like this is a really good deal or something like that. I'm not going to find this like financial deal like from anybody else or any other place. So, oh, hi Quinn. But at the same time, it's like I feel like that happens and you kind of make your decision to like, maybe, oh, maybe I'll just stay in this whatever situation it is. And then it's like this combative energy kind of like comes out again. Oh my God, Quinn, are you kidding me? Oh my God, I'm so sorry. This cat. He likes to like rub on stuff and like scratch his little, let me just fix this. I'm so sorry. I don't even remember how it was. Quinny, what did you do to this camera? You made my tripod like seize up. All right. Quinn, you're crazy kitty. All right, I guess that's good enough for right now. Yeah. Where did this card go? Oh, okay. But yeah, then I feel like this crazy energy kind of comes up and then you're just like, all right, like I gotta like, it's just kind of like that where it's like up and down, even though we don't have Libra here or any like balancy kind of energies like that. I feel like that's what this is saying. So Virgo, I hope that resonated. I hope you got something out of that. Obviously I can't be like, oh, you should do this, but definitely explore your options. Definitely, you know, assess the situation realistically, like not just practically. And, you know, you don't want somebody, you know, living in like a tense environment where you're waiting for like a dragon to breathe fire all the time. Like if you have to take a sort of financial hit somehow to either like get a new job or a new living situation, I guess there could be other things that I'm not really thinking of, but I don't know, like obviously like relate it to your situation, but you know, you gotta emotional like satisfaction and emotional like peace sometimes is worth the price. But I mean, if it's not for you, then that's fair. You know, you got to do what you got to do, but definitely explore those options and you know, do you, boo. All right, I think we're gonna leave it there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Quinn, I will catch you in the next reading. Say hi to Quinny. No. I can't believe he just did that with the camera. All right, guys, we're signing off. If you like this reading, please like, comment, subscribe, show me some love. And yeah, I will catch you in the next one. Okay, bye.